After 81,508 kilometers, after 632 days, 2 car shipments, a sailing journey, countless encounters, we are now on our way to reach the end of the legendary Pan-American route. This episode retraces our last days toward the southernmost drivable point of our world tour journey. This week, we go to the end of the road. We are Nick and Mathilde, and in 2022 we left everything behind to travel the world with our Land Rover Defender.
Europe, the Americas, Australia, Asia and Africa. We want to see it all.
This is day 625 and we are in Tierra del Fuego.
Welcome to the Next Meridian expedition. We're now on the road to Torres del Paine, which is the final mountain peak range of the Andes that we're going to be hiking on. And on this off-road going to the border of Chile now, there's these little things which are very, very freaky. Kind of looks like an alien. Weird.
Yuck. Doesn't look very nice. In front of us, some of the last stretch of roads of the Americas. After 18 months on the continent, we are planning to reach the southernmost point of our journey with our Land Rover Defender Albatros. We started the journey in the Americas in Halifax, Canada, reached Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, where the Pan American starts, crossed all of North America, Central America, and all of South America. At the moment, we're still here, in Torres del Paine, where we are to complete our last hiking in the Andes. But by the end of the week, we will reach Ushuaia, our southernmost drivable point of this journey through the Americas. It promises to be a week we shall never forget. Torres del Paine, the Blue Towers in local language Tehuelche. They're niched in a superb mountain range far from everything, one of the biggest and oldest parks on the country.
Windy Pass! Windy Pass!
Windy Pass indeed! The last stretch of the hike, and somehow behind those rocks, woo, there should be the Mirador, and Nick is all the way here.
Alright, made it to the top! And here it is. Beautiful. Nice. Laguna and the Torres.
Los
Nice.
Torres del Paine. Superb.
Superb.
Let's find a lunch spot covered from the wind.
Go.
We made it and the view is super cool. First, we put layers on.
Alright, and for lunch the classic. Sandwich, mayo, salad, ham and cheese.
First, we take a picture of this place.
You're showing off with your new backpack, huh?
Yeah. We actually got tons of new stuff from Jamie and Chris, the owners of Matador, when we were in Antarctica. They brought us bags and some new travel gear, but something they didn't brought for us, but they brought for themselves was this camera bag, and I saw it and I was like, can I get it too? And they were like, yeah, you can get it.
Yeah,
So
and now you're carrying it everywhere. You love it.
I love it. So thank you so much, Chris and Jamie, because we still love all of our Matador stuff as usual.
Technically all of our gear now is our hiking gear is technically Mathilde. Mathilde's got the camera bag. I have the backpack.
You have the camel pack.
I have the camel pack, so the water system. A few other gear that we have
the
in
carabiner.
the car, but also the carabiner. This one's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, this one's really cool.
It is.
So I think it's well deserved that I brag about my camera bag.
When you see that, that layer is dulce de leche. So good.
Matador develops high-performance travel gear, always light, compact and practical, ideal for travelers. You know that we've been using their products for about a year, and we still do. If you love adventure, check them out. They do it all, from the world tour years-long journey to the day-to-day adventures. In French we say, après l'effort, le réconfort. After the effort,
The comfort.
comfort.
Cheers.
Oh.
So good.
As we take the road again and drive through and out the Torres del Paine National Park, we are now heading full south toward Ushuaia, but we are not planning to drive alone. We woke up at the border of the rainy Torres del Paine National Park. It's now time to drive all the way south. Yesterday evening, our friends Dario and Vanessa and their beautiful troopy Rosie arrived. So we're going to drive with them and we're going to meet someone else. On this campsite we also met Sabrina and Nick, who travel with the new Defender, all geared up, so it's really cool. But they're not coming with us, they're going all the way north. Ready to go all the way south?
Yes.
Let's go! In Chile, the road to the south literally ends after the city of Punta Arenas, Sandy Point, a remote city far away in one of the southernmost inhabited corners of our planet. As we enter the urban area under the rain, it is not without reminding us some of the areas at the other end of the Pan-American Road, all the way back in Alaska. We just saw a sign, Ruta del Fin del Mundo, which is the road of the end
Of the world.
of the world.
And so we started in Canada, then went to the top of Alaska for the ones I've been following from then. And that was around September that we were all the way up in Alaska. And now in January, just after New Year's, we are all the way down at the end of the world of the Pan-American, almost in Ushuaia.
Because our trip is longer, because our trip is like all the continents, we were thinking maybe we don't like value enough that one goal that is like driving the entire Pan-American. But we see all the travelers with us, that's their one goal, like drive the entire Pan-American. So we were discussing with Nick and we were like, that's really cool, you know, like we should be really happy about it, and we are. It's just that because the goal is bigger, like we tend to forget.
Fin del mundo, here we come.
Fin del mundo! We are not in Punta Arenas for very long. We are looking for something very specific. Specific like a Kiwi traveler driving a white right-hand drive Defender. Oh, seems like we found it.
Alright, is this it? Otherwise, let's just park here.
Mathilde reckon if you come even closer, we could put this on top of the one.
This is like advanced physics.
We'll drive a tiny bit back there. Okay, and a tiny bit. So they'll meet.
A lot of calculations going on right now. It's rocket science.
Exactly. And then we've got to level the cars now.
Yeah, it's a lot over.
What do a pilot, a businessman, a politician,
Not possible.
And a coder.
and another salesperson?
Are you sales as well?
No, legal, perfect.
Interesting.
I have to push it in a little.
Sam holds the
Tom is like, I want to put my own in
I
too.
got stuff.
So you're a pole?
I'm a pole right now.
What about my door?
Yeah, yours.
Cheers!
Cheers, mate. Sorry, guys.
Nick, come on, Nick.
Sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers! What have you been doing for the past month and a half?
Just cruising, just driving.
South sisters.
Yeah, hanging out with my three sisters.
Being reunited and fed, we are now ready to take the road to Ushuaia. Well, reaching Ushuaia is not as simple as there's not really a road to the road. Instead, it will be by boat that we will have to catch tarmac again.
Right now we are booking our ferry from Punta Arenas, which is very south Chile, to go to the next part of Chile, which then brings us to Ushuaia. So very exciting because we're that close to ending the Pan-American and this close to arriving to the end of the road. Incluya conductor. So you have to put 2, right? Yeah, vehicles are on this side.
¿Andan juntos con los de atrás?
¿Sí?
This way. We have the 3 cars down there. Now we're crossing from Punta Arenas to Porvenir. So a bit of geography on this place. I'll add a map because it's pretty complicated. Now we're basically in an outpost of Chile, only accessible by road from Argentina or by boat from the other zones of Chile. And we're crossing to Tierra del Fuego, the big island from the archipelago all the way south in the South American continent. And we're going to arrive at Porvenir. Porvenir is a Chilean city still. Then we have to cross one border, re-enter Argentina, and we will make it to Ushuaia. The only way to connect this region is to have good cooperation between Chile and Argentina and good boats. And this one runs mostly.
Porvenir, Tierra del Fuego. What are you looking forward to the most?
To see the penguins. King penguins! Yeah, king penguin!
To get to the end of the road.
End of the road?
I was gonna say both of those.
Penguins do end of the road. And you...
End of the road.
End of the road.
I've got another one. Being miserable because of the wind and rain. So there's that.
There we go. High five.
We are looking for being miserable. You guys look fake. Yeah. Dario, did you have any comment?
What the hell?
What the hell? Now let's explore Tierra del Fuego. Although on that morning, looking at our convoy bumping in every random direction out of our campsite, I'm not really sure they know the road. We officially exit Chile one last time before the end of the road. Now in Argentina, we drive south through the desperately flat stretches of road of this part of the island. But you know us, we don't want to just arrive in Ushuaia. As we reach some of the southern area of Tierra del Fuego, we looked for a nice way to discover the landscape, and for that, we need to take a little detour.
Alright guys, let's start this off-road. It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. Do tires now, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Let's go off-road.
Let's go to the end of the world.
Yeah.
Alright, when we get to the lake area, we'll pull out our drone.
Oh, that's deep.
That was a nasty one.
Alright, this is the exciting part, the part where you have to go in the water a lot. I'm gonna pull out the drone.
Wait.
Just getting the winch out ready, just in case one of us has a problem. At least the winch is quick access, boom, on someone's car. Going in there 300 meters through the side of the lake here to try and reach the road on the other side, which has disappeared. So we have to go 300 meters this way. It's gonna be exciting. So we came along all the way this way. Now we find ourselves between two islands. Well, I think this is doable. What do you think?
Yeah, we have to swim it.
Jerry's first.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be fine.
You guys are sticks. From the pedals, leaning on the roof. That's good.
Alright, let's go. That was a crazy water crossing, the deepest we've ever done. It was so much fun with Tom. We did it again a second time. We just had to do it. It was so good. And it probably is the deepest water crossing we've ever done on this world tour. I would say the second one was probably in Finland, but this one was just crazy good. And a good way to do the end of the world by finishing off with a really nice off-road and river crossings. Ready for Ushuaia now, let's go! We are 100 kilometers away from Ushuaia, and because we're with Swiss, they had to go to the cheese store. But you know what, we like cheese as well, so let's all go to a cheese store.
And cheese we got. For our last night together before the end of the road, we tucked into a sweet green camp and prepared one of our favorite meals.
Alright, let me show you the campsite of tonight. It's pretty sweet, and we're trying to cook up something that we've been cooking for Christmas and New Year's. We've got car 1, car 2, car 3. Everybody's here. And tonight, what could we possibly be cooking? Fondue.
So maybe. This is yours. I stole it.
Don't scratch the pan.
This is a privilege.
Just make sure you really push it in, because it's gonna fall with the weight of the cheese.
Yeah, but we want to get him undressed.
Oh, make a little circle.
Oh yeah.
Cover it all up.
You need to. Yep.
There you go. Spin it. All right, now put it in there.
Hey.
Put it in there. Let's see.
Go on then.
Shove it on.
Okay, we are only 110 kilometers away from Ushuaia, the end of the road, the end of the Pan-American, the end of the Americas, technically almost for us, and sharing it in good company with Jerry and Pastor Rosie. Woohoo! Only 5 minutes!
Yeah, baby! Let's do it! Woohoo! We did it! We made it!
Congrats, guys! Woohoo!
Woo! What a finish! Couldn't be better with you guys.
Damn, what a finish!
That many cars.
Yeah, but maybe we could get one person to like take the photo and the 3 cars come through the gates.
Would be cool, yeah.
My sister goes. They're both crying. Oh, it's good.
We made it.
I want to hug Jerry.
Aww.
Oh. Why did we drive here just to see that? You know, you can make fun and just build this like 50 k's that way, and people are like, what? Look at that. Yeah.
What does that do to arrive at the end of the road?
Yes! We made it!
So, how long ago did you leave? How long ago did you leave?
18 months.
18 months. You guys?
Couple of days.
A year and a half. A year and a half?
Year and a half.
Tom's going home. He has 1 month left of the trip, back to New Zealand, and then back to work as a pilot normally.
Yeah.
Congrats for finishing the trip.
Yeah, thanks man.
These guys, they were going to ship to Australia, but decided not to, and they're going to fly to Australia instead, buy a car there, so we'll see them there. See you guys soon.
I really hope so.
See you guys really soon. And we
I'm coming to New Zealand.
are going to Brazil first.
So for us it was a bit weird because the trip is still very long, but because we started and finished with amazing people, we need to celebrate that first leg because it's still an achievement.
Yeah.
It's a huge
King crab? Is it king crab?
Oh yeah. Feed this belly. I heard it's giant.
Giant king crab.
And Nick said something of 2 meters to 2 meters, so
More or less.
more or less.
More or less, yeah.
We did get a king crab, not really 2 meters large, but still a king crab, before driving effectively to the end of the road.
At the same time.
Alaska, 17,848 kilometers away, and we probably did it in 40,000. But we had a good time.
Did you know that this point is actually much further south than any other inhabited places on Earth? We're about at latitude -54. As a comparison, Cape Town is at -33 and Melbourne at -34.
Yo!
A lot of noise for.
So how do you feel? Cold?
Beautiful. Oh yeah.
Incredible.
It was cold, but nice and slimy,
Very nice.
salty.
Nice job. I'm gonna give her some.
It's so pathetic.
We are now at the end of the road. You can see a lot of tourists, but it's all part of the religion of getting to the end of the road. Now, for us, since the beginning of the trip, the 18th of April 2022, we left and we've done 81,508 kilometers, and we've been on the road for 632 days. Now, the only thing is, we are now on the 4th continent and we still have 3 more to go. Australia, Asia, and Africa. Albatross is behind us, is doing well.
It's an end of a part of the journey, but for us it's just like a stepping stone to the next leg, and we're extra excited. So it's not quite the end of the Americas either. We still need to drive all the way back up to Buenos Aires and do a bit of visits over there before we ship the car, but it's an achievement.
Yes. Woohoo! Alright, here we go, world tour, we're not done.
81,508 kilometers, 632 days of adventures, explorations, encounters, surprises, challenges. Thank you to the Pan American, and thank you to everyone we met on the way, and to you traveling with us through the videos. But you know it is only a section of our world tour. Today we celebrate this milestone with our friends. Tomorrow, we continue the adventure to the next continent. Can you guess where? Subscribe to the channel to be sure you embark on this world tour journey with us.
All the way north.
Yeah. You're going back to Alaska or what? Yeah, I think so.
Alright. What happened on this side? Did it explode?
It was going so
Oh
well.
no!
And then we got a 42 version.
It Vanessa!
Act natural.
Bye!
It's not possible to
You cannot predict this movie.
Yeah, it's impossible to
Where did you go? We said king crab.
I got sent away by the police.